3 vital nutrients for stronger legs. Detailed guide for senior health. Does this feel familiar? You stand up from a chair and your legs feel disobedient, heavy. Or maybe climbing the stairs, even to the second floor, has turned from a routine task into a real challenge. Perhaps you've noticed you're walking slower or you're finding it harder to keep your balance as confidently as you used to. Most people just sigh and write it off as an inevitable part of aging. Well, I'm not 30 anymore, we tell ourselves. But here is the hard truth. This is actually one of the first warning signs of sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle tissue that sneaks up on us completely unnoticed. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cause swelling. It just quietly steals your strength, gram by gram, year after year. Until that fateful day when you need help just to get up from your chair, or worse, you can't catch your balance and you fall. You are not alone in this, and it is not a life sentence. But there is good news. Science has proven that we can fight back. 3 key nutrients can help stop this process and even rebuild strength, support nerve function, and improve circulation in your lower body. And we're not talking about exhausting gym workouts or expensive therapy courses. We're talking about giving your body the building blocks it desperately needs, just the right nutrients at the right time. Next, we will break down exactly what these substances are, how they work on a biochemical level, and how to use them to strengthen your legs fast. And this isn't just hearsay or speculation. This is confirmed by clinical data, real research, and decades of professional experience in geriatrics. So stay with me until the very end, because the information in this guide could literally change your life. Whether it's climbing stairs, getting out of a car, or simply wanting to stay independent and play safely with your grandchildren, leg strength is fundamental. Many people don't realize that the legs are usually the first to weaken, making everyday tasks difficult, even if a person is eating well and feeling fine. Imagine your muscle fibers as thick, strong ropes. Over the years, due to sarcopenia, these ropes don't just get thinner. The body begins to replace precious muscle tissue with fat and connective tissue. On the outside, the leg might look the same, but its functional strength is literally melting away. Studies published in the Journal of Gerontology show that after age 50, muscle mass loss can accelerate, and by age 80, some people lose up to 30% of their total muscle mass. But here's another stunning fact. Research from the American Journal of Public Health shows that people with leg weakness have a 40% higher risk of falling. And falls are the #1 cause of serious injuries, hip fractures, and unfortunately, the loss of independence in older adults. Today, we're going to look at 3 vital nutrients that act as a rescue team for your muscles, nerves, and circulation. Number 1. Vitamin D, the muscle architect. Most people know about vitamin D in the context of bone health, but for muscles, it is the foreman of the construction site. It plays a critical role in muscle protein synthesis, literally giving the command to your cells to build and repair muscle fibers. How it works. Vitamin D binds to special receptors, VDRs, directly within your muscle cells. This triggers a cascade of reactions necessary not only for growth, but also for efficient muscle contraction, that is, for strength itself. How to spot a deficiency. You feel general muscle fatigue and aching pain in your bones, especially your lower back. You find it hard to get up from the floor or a low chair, and you might notice your mood is often low for no reason. Who is at risk? Why is deficiency so common in seniors? As we age, our skin loses its ability to efficiently synthesize vitamin D from the sun, up to 75% less efficient. Plus, we spend less time outdoors and often use sunscreen, which blocks this vital process. How to get it? Natural sources. It's hard to get enough from food alone, but the best sources are fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, herring, cod liver oil, egg yolks, and fortified dairy or orange juice. Supplements. Look for the D3 cholecalciferol form, as it's much better absorbed than D2. For seniors, 1,000 to 2,000 IU, international units, daily is typically recommended, but always check your levels with a blood test and consult your doctor. Quick tip: take it with a meal that contains fat, like avocado, a handful of nuts, or a spoonful of olive oil. Pro tip: don't take vitamin D late at night. Some studies suggest it can interfere with melatonin production, the sleep hormone. The best time is morning or afternoon. Number 2, B12 for the nervous system and muscle activation. If vitamin D builds the muscles, B12 is the telecom system that controls them. It supports nerve conduction, helping your brain communicate effectively, quickly, and clearly with your leg muscles. How it works. B12 is vital for forming and maintaining the myelin sheath. This is the protective, insulating layer around your nerve fibers. When this sheath is lacking, it's like damaged insulation on a wire. Nerve signals become slow, chaotic, or don't get through at all. How to spot a deficiency. Classic signs are numbness, tingling, or a pins and needles sensation in your legs. It can also manifest as balance and coordination problems, memory issues, so-called brain fog, and chronic fatigue that doesn't go away even after a full night's sleep. Who is at risk? As we age, our stomachs produce less acid and intrinsic factor, which are necessary to release and absorb B12 from food. The risk is also higher if you take certain medications, like metformin for diabetes or proton pump inhibitors for heartburn, or follow a strict vegetarian diet. How to get it. Food sources, found almost exclusively in animal products: beef, liver, shellfish, especially oysters and mussels, fish, trout, tuna, eggs, and dairy products. Supplements. If you're over 60, standard pills may not be absorbed. You might need sublingual, under-the-tongue tablets, or even B12 injections. Aim for 500 1,000 mcg, micrograms, daily. Bonus, B12 also supports the production of red blood cells. This literally helps fuel your muscles with oxygen when you walk. Pro tip: look for supplements in the methylcobalamin form. This is the active form, which is more readily used by the body compared to the common and cheaper cyanocobalamin. Number 3, vitamin E for blood flow and endurance. This is the third key player, often overlooked. Vitamin E is your body's main fat-soluble antioxidant. It protects your muscle cells from rust, damage from free radicals that are generated during any movement. How it works. Besides protection, vitamin E helps to widen blood vessels, acting as a vasodilator, and prevents platelets from clumping together, making blood flow more smoothly. This is critical for the legs, as they are the furthest part from the heart, where blood has the hardest time reaching. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients to the muscles, which boosts endurance. How to spot a deficiency. An isolated E deficiency is rare, but its signs are serious. Muscle weakness, especially in the legs, vision problems, loss of coordination, ataxia, and a general decline in immunity. Who is at risk? People with fat malabsorption disorders like Crohn's disease, celiac disease, or gallbladder problems are at high risk. How to get it. Food sources. This is the vitamin of fats. The best sources are almonds and almond oil, sunflower seeds, wheat germ oil, spinach, broccoli, and avocados. Supplements. Look for supplements that contain mixed tocopherols, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, not just alpha tocopherol alone. This provides the full spectrum of protection. A dosage of around 100-200 IU daily is typically safe. Pro tip: combine it with vitamin C. Vitamin C helps recharge vitamin E after it has neutralized a free radical, allowing it to work again and again. 3 common mistakes that steal your strength. However, taking these vitamins won't help if you are simultaneously doing things that actively destroy your muscles. Here are the 3 main thieves of leg strength. 1. Excess sugar and processed foods. Sugar and simple carbs cause systemic inflammation, which literally burns muscle tissue and impairs nerve function. It's like trying to build a house during a fire. 2. Chronic dehydration. Muscles are 75% water. Many seniors don't drink enough. Even mild dehydration reduces muscle strength, endurance, and can cause painful cramps. 3. A complete lack of movement. Vitamins are the building materials, but movement is the signal for the builders to start work. Sitting all day tells your body, muscles are not needed. We can break them down to save energy. How to combine these vitamins for maximum effect. Here's how to stack them smartly into your day. It's a simple routine. Morning with breakfast. Take your vitamin D. It's fat-soluble, so it pairs perfectly with healthy fats like an omelet, avocado toast, or even just a glass of milk. Mid-morning, away from food. Use your B12, especially if it's the sublingual, under the tongue, form. It absorbs better when there isn't other food in your stomach competing with it. Evening with dinner. Take your vitamin E. It's also fat-soluble and will absorb well with your main meal, helping your body repair itself overnight. And, as we've mentioned, don't forget the foundation. Adequate hydration throughout the day, pure water, not sugary drinks, and light exercise like a daily walk or using resistance bands. They help your body use these nutrients most effectively. Stay strong, stay independent. You see? You don't need extreme workouts or expensive equipment to strengthen your legs. We've just broken down how to restore the 3 pillars of your leg health. 1. Muscle building, vitamin D. 2. Clear nerve signals, vitamin B12. 3. Oxygen-rich blood flow, vitamin E. By supporting your body with the right nutrients, you are giving your muscles, nerves, and blood flow exactly what they need to rebuild and perform. Of course, and this is very important, before starting any new supplement, especially in high doses, please talk with your healthcare provider. This is essential to ensure they don't conflict with any medications you may already be taking and to find the right dosage specifically for you. But remember the most important thing. Your body has an amazing capacity for healing. It is never too late to get stronger. And finally, before we finish, I'd like to speak to you personally. We created this channel with one simple mission: to help people our age stay healthy, active, and independent for as long as possible. We believe that proven, honest information should be available to everyone. Unlike big TV networks, we don't have corporations or advertisers behind us dictating what we should talk about. We are a small team, and every single video like this one represents dozens of hours of work, researching studies, fact-checking, and separating the truth from marketing gimmicks. We do this because we believe in this cause. If you find value in our work, if these tips are helping you feel better, I would ask you to please consider supporting our channel. It's not required, but every dollar of your support goes directly into creating the next in-depth, verified video. You're not just helping us, you're becoming part of this mission. You are helping us bring this vital information to thousands of other people, perhaps to someone's husband, wife, or parent who needs it just as much. I've left a link where you can simply and safely support us, right at the top of the description, just below this video. Thank you for your trust and for being part of our community. If this detailed guide helped you and gave you hope, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss our new advice. And be sure to share this video with a friend or relative who needs stronger legs today. And now, I want to hear from you. Write in the comments which of these vitamins or facts was a new discovery for you. And would you like to see a follow-up video on the 5 best leg exercises you can do without even getting up from your chair?